Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the next video. Now we're going to be focusing on the headlight loom for the Mk2 Golf. Now if you drive your Mk2 Golf in the night, you understand why it's a good idea to upgrade them, because the lights are not very good. Now there's a reason for this. They're 30 years old. You can get new modern bulbs, but it doesn't let all the power through to make that bulb as bright as it could be. So that's the kit. That's what we're going to put on the car, and it's very simple. Very simple indeed. There is one difference I'm going to do with this kit, which it doesn't tell you the instructions, and I'll give you the reason why in a minute. This is the kit you're going to get. It's basic, and it uses relays, really, to twofold, really. Obviously, you turn your ignition on, you've got your headlight switch. Now that powers all your headlights. Now, I'm not going to go too much in depth about voltage, currents and amps and all that sort of stuff. I'll just keep it simple. So you've got bright lights, they draw a lot of power. A lot of power goes through that switch, and if you notice you have your headlights on for quite a while, that switch gets warm, which then obviously it runs a risk of power failures, 30-year-old wiring. So what we want to do is alleviate all the original wiring system and allow nice big power to go to the headlights and make them bright. Again, I'm just going to focus on power. I'm not going to dwell on amps and stuff. So, simple as really. Goes in the engine bay this side, relays down there. You've got a 40 amp fuse. That terminal goes straight on the battery. That feeds all of this. And then you have this blue one here and this blue one there. Now, you connect that to the battery. You take off the H4 plug off the back of your headlight and plug it in here. And then it says in the instructions to drill a 2.5mm hole, which is the size of that really, and earth that either side on the car. Now, I'm not doing that. You've got a car which are getting old, they're prone for a bit of rusting. You do not want to then introduce more holes in a car in areas which are prone for rusting. So what we'll do is connect this to that, straight to the battery earth. So all I'm going to do is take that connector off, join that wire all the way back through there to that wire, and then you're going to have power and an earth. Now I'm doing that, like I say, for easier fitment. So all I've got to do is plug that light into there, that yellow one into the light, power and earth, and when you switch it on, your switch sends power down to here, goes through there, through those relays, and then sends power out. So I've spoken about relays. Now the relay is the main benefit of this, what allows the lights to get full power. Good catch. Now a relay is a very simple thing. In simple terms, a relay uses small power to switch big power. So this is literally an on-off switch. So you have that in the car, like those, and you have battery power to those relays. And then you have switch power to the relays. So what that does, switch power switches inside there and allows battery power to go through the relay to the headlights. So that's what a relay does. It allows higher power to run through a relay instead of through a switch and damaging the switch. So as it's night time, we've got a test car. We're going to put this on. It's not going to my car. However, I probably will put one on as it's hiding at the moment. But so we'll get outside. We will fire up the car. It's a Mk2 Golf 16 valve. And we'll see what the headlights are like. Headlights are like even. And then we can do it before and after. As you can see, it's freezing out there. It's about -4 at the moment. I'm cold. I'm going to the house in a minute. But that's what the lights look like now. That's just factory lights, factory bulbs, normal stuff. So we'll go through fitting the wiring loom tomorrow in the daylight. Once we get that fitted, I'll show you how easy it is to fit on and sort of the best place to attach it so it's all out of the way. And then again in the night time, we'll do the same test with lights and we'll see the difference. So catch you in the next bit. So we're back at it, we've got some daylight. So what we have done is, like we said, that blue earth is now connected to a separate black wire that goes all the way through the conduit, up into there, into the connector, same as a blue on that. So now we've got an earth to go to the battery and a power to go to the battery. So that simplifies the installation even more, and it prevents us drilling 2 extra holes in the car we do not need. So all we're going to do now is put this on the car. So here we have, this is the driver's side as you're sat in the car. So plug the new loom in there. I've just taped up the old one. We also want to get that out of the way. That's a headlight resistor. Do not need it. Get rid of it. Tape it all out the way, and that will sit behind that airbox air intake thing. Now the loom has just been put through the front, nice and tight. It'll be cabled up out the way, and then tucked through the radiator flaps on the side, and it sits in there nice and tidy. And onto the passenger side, so we've got the battery earth and a battery power. Got the fuse there just so it's easy to get to, and there's 2 holes in the inside wing there, so get a cable tied through like I've done, tie it up in there. We're not introducing any more holes or brackets or anything. Again, the yellow plug goes in the headlight. So moment of truth, side lights are on. Boo! There we go, much brighter. I'll show you a picture in a minute where you more detail on where you can see the improvement. And from the front, full beam on. So as you can see here, see just on the bin there, you can see a lot more detail on the bin where you've got more light on it. Just at the top of the gate on the right hand side, you can see there's a lot more light getting to the top. Big improvement on the ground level here, a lot more light. Remember, the car is nose down, it's not in a straight line. We've even got an improvement up there, so that's going to see that better on the main road. Big patch here on the left hand side. So we've got a good amount of extra light, even on that bin. And here we see, from the front angle, you can clearly see which one is top and bottom, which is pre and after. So yeah, massive improvement. So I'll be putting it on my own Mk2 Golf. So where do we get it from? Well, we head over to our favourite auction site, search Mk2 Golf headlight loom, and you'll come up with hundreds and hundreds. That's when we bought, $27.99. Obviously you can get it from China if you wait a bit more delivery. You can also get it from Amazon and all other places like that. So there's no difference whether from quality of parts from China to a UK seller. They're mass produced by a company. All simple stuff. Well, there you go. Definitive answer. That is 100% worthwhile upgrade for the sake of what turns out to be about 15 quid including postage. No brainer, I'll be doing it to my Mark II. So there you go. The only thing I would change is obviously that earthing thing, because I don't see the point in introducing more holes in the car, which are prone for a bit of rust. So anyway, thanks for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe. We've got about 4 videos I'm trying to get finished or to get out. One of them's getting more power at my 16 valve. Another one is an idle control valve video, and some more on the rally build. So see you in the next one. Cheers.